Come on. Come on.
You got my gun.
Not quite.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yeah, this is the other shoe, Sergeant. Come on. This is just a little periodic review of your manual self-defense skills, that's all.
Periodic. It has nothing to do with the suspect taking my gun away.
Not officially, no. Not unless you'd prefer it that way. You ever have crustacean poisoning? 2 o'clock this morning. I was pale green and puffed up like a blowfish. Just now, getting my cheekbones back.
Look, we all had a bad night, Captain.
Yeah, okay. The point is, we all have to learn to keep our levels of stress low this morning. And you two can help me out there. Rita, you're gonna have to requalify sooner or later. Okay. So the deputy chief said sooner. Big deal. Maybe someday it'll even save your life, huh?
Come on, Captain. The situation never got out of control. He never got her gun, and I was on him like Velcro.
I know that. You see, in the order of things I have to fight for, this is not at the top of my list. Rita, even if you do it as a favor to me, do it, will you? Please.
Delta recruit, 10, hut! Sound off, 0.
Delta recruit, Lance Rita, sir. Oh, hi.
It's great to see you.
You too. You know, I would have thought you would have gotten a few more wrinkles by now.
Oh, they're all on the inside, honey.
Ah, so is that why they call it internal affairs?
Well, it's not all glamour and romance. And what about you, huh, Miss Homicide Calendar Girl?
Hey, you watch it, Red.
Hey, is it my fault that you look so good?
If you don't look too close. So what are you doing here anyway?
Same thing you are, self-defense tune-up. I heard yours got scheduled a little suddenly.
How'd you hear about that so soon?
I'm IAD. I know everything.
Everything?
You're late, Inspector Curry. You were due for tactical review half-hour ago.
I'm sorry I got tied up downtown, but I've got all that tactical stuff covered.
You better hope so. What have we got here?
Sergeant Laura Dozier, Sergeant Rita Lance.
Oh, yeah. The prima donna with the greasy gun hand. Surprised they still let you carry that thing. Downstairs, ladies. 5 minutes.
She for real?
A little too real, I'm afraid. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Terrific.
Today's final exercise is a full contact attack and defend maneuver. This is your basic 8-inch stiletto. And by that, I don't mean a high heel. Attackers, your objective is to score 3 times with a knife. Make solid contact with your opponent's upper body. Defenders, you want to keep that from happening. Your objective is to disarm and neutralize the attacker. Lance, Curry, please demonstrate. I'm watching you.
Is anyone going to say 1, 2, 3, go?
Go. Point. Point for the takedown. Point. One more in your history, Lance. Point for the disarm. You're dead, Sergeant.
You mad at me?
No, You just did what you were supposed to do, right?
I got lucky. Besides, this has nothing to do with real life.
Yeah. Tell that to Sergeant Dozier.
You and I have lives. That padded room downstairs, that's all she's got. She exists to make the rest of our lives a living hell.
Yeah, well, she is doing a bang-up job.
Just, I don't want it to be months before we see each other again, okay? In fact, you got any plans for dinner?
Dinner. You mean tonight?
Uh-huh. No plans. No plans means no man.
Doesn't IA have files on all that stuff?
Yeah, we do. I just haven't read yours lately.
Ah.
So tell me, what were you gonna do anyway? Throw something in the microwave?
Well, yeah, actually.
No. You owe yourself a really good dinner, and I'm gonna make sure you get one.
Look, Robin, I appreciate it, but I can't.
Look, Rita, there's something I need to talk to you about, something big. Now take me up on dinner, would you?
Okay. All right, dinner sounds great.
Great. My place at 7.
Sure.
Okay. It's good to hang with you, Zero. Even under the conditions.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay. See you later.
He was a lot older, more experienced than I was. That was the original attraction. But I can't really say I was ever turned on by him physically. I guess he started to figure that out a few years back because that's when he started nailing his secretary.
So, there's been nobody serious since then?
No, not with the job and all.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been talking all night.
No, not at all.
Well, it's just nice to have somebody to talk to. You get real selective about who you talk to when you work internal affairs.
Well, guess it goes with the territory, huh?
If I'd known what I was getting into a few years back, I don't think I ever would have gone into IAD. So, what's a nice girl like you doing single and unattached?
Well, like you say, the job and all. Ah, no, thank you. No, I gotta drive home.
But you're welcome to spend the night, and there's plenty of room.
Ah, well, but I gotta get some sleep. Besides, I have never slept well in strange beds.
Never been a problem for me.
When you invited me here tonight, you said that you wanted to talk to me about something. Something big, you said.
Yeah. I love this view. All the lights.
Is it something about the job?
Isn't everything? I can't talk about it, Rita. I thought if I could talk about it with anybody, it would be with you. But now I know I just can't put you in danger unnecessarily.
No, listen, Robin, if you need me, it's not unnecessary.
I hear you. Thanks. It's all gonna be over soon anyway.
I had fun.
Me too.
Oh. If you ever do feel like you want to talk about it, I want you to call me, okay?
Thanks. It means a lot.
I'll see you later.
Good night.
Bye. Hello.
Gotta get up, Zero. Gotta get down here fast.
Robin, what is it?
You said if I needed you, I need you now. Canal Street in West Palm, a place called Banks.
Well, what's the problem?
Just hurry.
What can I get you?
Club soda straight up, please.
We call that a designated driver. Big seller these days. $2.75, refills on the house.
There you go. So, how you stay in business? It's pretty quiet, huh?
Clears out when the band leaves. I haven't seen you here before.
Actually, I'm looking for somebody. My sister.
Honey, if she looked like you, I'd remember.
She has light hair. She's about my height. Usually wears her hair up.
You know, there was a girl in here a while ago when the band was here. Don't see her around now, though.
All right, thanks. Hey.
I am the only guy in this whole club.
Yeah, I picked up on that too.
So where's Rob?
Well, that is definitely the operative question. I haven't seen her yet.
Your brother?
Friend.
There were some girls going down to the 123. I think your sister had a drink with them at one point. Maybe she went with them.
What's the 123?
Motel down the street. A real dump, if you ask me. But they book by the hour after midnight. You hustle over there, you just might make the 2 a.m. bed check.
Sounds appealing.
Ladies, time to clean them out for the next shift.
Look, are you sure you don't remember she had light hair? She's a little bit taller than me.
Nothing, no light hair, nobody. You want a room?
What do you think, sweetheart?
Rise and shine, beauties.
Please think about it. This is very important.
Housekeeping, important to you, but I got sheets to change. Housekeeping, come on, I got to go.
Well, she was definitely strangled, apparently with the stocking you found. No evidence of penetration, no semen, skin, blood, nor hair.
Any bruises on the wrist?
No noticeable trauma, no tissue damage to where the wrists were cuffed.
Which means one of two things. Either those cuffs went on consensually or...
She was killed and then cuffed to the bed.
I know she's a friend of yours. If you need anything.
Thanks, Diana.
You're welcome.
See you later.
Bye.
We got a little problem here.
A little too clean, is it?
Yeah, bugging you too?
No, I can't even begin to tell you how bugged I am about this whole thing.
Lance, Lorenzo, I need you now.
What is that smell?
Oh, it's this. It's medicinal tea. My doctor told me to drink it. It's supposed to be good for digestion.
Damn, I guess it's working.
Whew. Whew. Yeah. Listen, we got a problem here. This case, it crosses just about every line we got, and that's before you factor in your personal involvement, Lance.
Look, I know I can be objective, Captain.
Save it, Sergeant. It's not in the cards. Special Investigations is coming in to handle this case. A couple of detectives from SI are on their way down here now.
Well, I thought SI was into espionage, political corruption, RICO stuff.
Now, they also come in when cases cross jurisdictions or put the department at risk because of their sensitive or volatile nature. This one qualifies on all fronts. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, send them in. Now, look, they're here. Whatever happens, can't we all just get along?
Captain Lipschitz?
Yeah, come in.
What tied in here?
It's the tea, all right? You want a cup?
I'm Sergeant Steele. This is my partner, Sergeant Wilcox.
I figure you for Lance and Lorenzo?
You figured right.
Look, we appreciate how tough it is to deal with outsiders in a case this close to home, but we're going to demand total cooperation from you.
You're not going to demand anything.
Hey, ho. We all want the same things here, right?
Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Sergeant Lorenzo, would you excuse us, please?
No, I won't. I'm one of the officers of record here.
You're not, however, the last known person to see Robin Curry alive, are you?
We'll get to you, Lorenzo. Right now, we need to debrief your partner. Got it. We'd like you to tell us exactly what transpired between you and Robin Curry at her home last night.
We had dinner.
That's all?
I don't know what you mean.
Did you do anything else besides eat?
Yeah, we talked.
About what, exactly?
About, her ex-husband, some old war stories, the job.
What specifically about the job?
About how it destroys your personal life.
Nothing about what she was working on?
Yeah. When she invited me over, she said there was something big that she wanted to talk to me about.
And?
And we never talked about it. She said she realized that she couldn't talk to me about it, that she didn't want to expose me to danger unnecessarily.
And nothing more until she called?
No. Except I told her if she ever did want to talk, I would be there for her.
Oh, so the two of you were quite close then?
Yeah, we used to be. Kind of like best friends. We went to college together, the academy. But the last couple years, the job kind of pulled us apart.
But evidently she felt close enough to confide in you last night, didn't she?
Evidently she didn't, because we never talked about it.
Sergeant Lance, are you a lesbian?
What?
Hey!
Specifically, were you ever involved in a lesbian relationship with Robin Curry?
I will not sit here and listen to this.
Captain, please direct Sergeant Lance to answer the question.
Robin Curry was killed because she knew something. This lesbian crap is a smokescreen. The question is, who had the most to gain by not only seeing her dead, but also destroyed?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
Oh.
You still haven't answered my question.
Rita, what happened in there?
Because you don't want to know.
I do want to know.
Those two cartoons practically accused me of sleeping with Robin Curry.
They what?
Yeah.
Look, wait up. Would it make a difference if I said give Wilcox and Steele a lot of room? They can make trouble for you you don't want.
Look, I'm going home. I'm going to take a hot bath, and I'm going to try to get a little bit of sleep.
Sounds good. But if you get any bright ideas about going around and doing your own investigation, you promise to call me first?
Why, so you can talk me out of it?
No. So I can help. Or at least cover for you in there.
Look, I'm sorry I got a little bit out of shape.
It's all right. It's not like you don't have a reason.
Keep you posted, okay?
What'll it be, honey?
I'll have the designated driver.
From last night, right?
Yeah. $2.75, right? Here you go. Keep the change.
Thanks. Payday, huh? Say, did you ever find your sister last night?
No. Yeah, I got really scared when I heard about that girl being murdered.
It's all anybody's talking about. A little slave game gone ballistic, I hear. But it wasn't your sister, right?
No. I checked with the cops. It wasn't her. No, I still need to find her. Do you remember anybody who maybe talked to her or saw her last night?
See the sexy number on the dance floor? That's Annie. She's here a lot. I'm pretty sure she had a drink with your sister last night.
Thanks. Can I buy you a drink?
Buy me anything you want. You got a name?
Rita.
I'm Annie. You looking for something special, Rita?
Actually, I'm looking for somebody.
Everybody's looking for somebody.
I'm looking for my sister. See, the bartender said you might have had a drink with her last night.
You looking for anything else? Maybe I could be your sister.
My life is already a little too complicated.
Boy, I heard that. If you change your mind. Tell me about your sister.
She's a little bit taller than I am. She has light hair. She usually wears it up.
Really pretty brown eyes?
Yeah. Annie, wait. Annie, wait. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, did you talk to her?
Not for long. She didn't want to dance. She was real uptight, like she had to meet somebody but didn't really want to be here.
Right. Did she ever meet that person?
Yeah, a little later, a girl came in. Long blonde hair, kind of muscular arms. Like a bodybuilder, maybe. They were over in the corner getting all serious, arguing.
Do you think if you saw this person again, you'd recognize them?
Now, that's a cop question.
Well, I was hoping to skirt that little detail.
You're not looking for your sister, are you?
No, I'm not.
Does it have anything to do with that murder last night?
Yes, it does.
Don't know anything, didn't see anything, didn't see anybody. I'm out of here.
Look, wait, Annie.
Annie!
We're talking about pain compliance, a category which falls well within the second level of force escalation. Reasonable, prudent, effective. And it looks nice and humane on videotape. Officer Williams, what's the purpose of pain compliance?
To gain control of subject through the use of force selectively applied.
Examples?
Torque and pressure to specific points in the wrist, elbow, shoulder, ankle, or knee.
Very good, Officer Williams. The use of force selectively applied. Pay attention, Sergeant Lance. What's funny? Certainly not the fact that this detective was disarmed by a suspect, or that she and her partner might have been killed because she couldn't handle the case. I now have the subject under complete control, while exerting a minimum of energy. But as soon as the subject begins to struggle.
So you can break my arm?
Struggle. Maximum compliance, minimum force. Get the idea, Sergeant Lance?
Yeah, I think I do. Go ahead.
Struggle. That's enough, Lance. Go ahead. Very good, Lance. Class dismissed. Anytime you want to dance, Sergeant, you just call the tune.
One of our operatives had the place under surveillance.
Look, I tried to stay home and sit on my hands, but I couldn't, okay?
Definitely not okay. Not after you've been taken off of the case.
What did you find?
Possible witness. Girl named Annie who saw Robin arguing with a muscular woman with long blonde hair.
Wait a minute. And you didn't see fit to share this information with Sergeants Wilcox and Steele until now?
Look, I left messages for both of them to call me back last night.
Well, consider this our call back. Where's your witness, Sergeant?
She did a quick vanishing act.
Why?
She pegged me for a cop.
Captain, we're going to file formal charges against this detective for interfering with our investigation.
Don't you think that's a little over the top?
Before Robin Curry was murdered, she was the subject of an SI investigation for months.
Why? Because you thought she was a lesbian?
We couldn't care less about that, except as it applies to the case. But since it does apply, yes, she was. She was also up to here in criminal conspiracy, grand larceny, and extortion.
We conducted a sting operation last year. Final score, 5 officers indicted for drugs and conspiracy charges. 2 major coke dealers out of the game for good.
Except for one thing. When the cash bag gets to court, it's light, about 600 grand. Robin Curry figured as the prime suspect.
No way. No matter what you say about Robin, one thing she wasn't is a bad cop.
Oh, you have some sort of intimate personal knowledge you'd like to share with us, Sergeant?
You know, what is it with you? I mean, what exactly are you looking for here? Supposedly I was, what, Robin's lover? Is that it? Maybe she told me where the money is? Hey, you know what? Maybe I killed her.
Come on, get a grip, will you, Lance? You left yourself wide open when you blew out that witness last night. And you two, you better have more than attitudes backing you up.
Since you mentioned it, no, you didn't kill her. But we have a pretty good idea who did. Sergeant Laura Dozier. Apparently she was teaching Robin Curry more than self-defense. We executed a search warrant at her house this morning when we knew you'd both be occupied.
We found evidence. Letters, personal diary, photographs that link Robin Curry and Laura Dozier as longtime lovers. We also discovered a locked closet containing S&M paraphernalia, gags, restraints, whips, and sundry sexual toys. And we have a warrant for her arrest.
We also found this.
So what? It's a good night hug.
Yeah, anybody can see that. What?
It was taken by Laura Dozier just hours before Robin Curry's murder. We know that you didn't kill her, Lance. The love affair had gone bad. Dozier was desperately trying to get Robin back. Then you came into the picture, wham, she snapped and killed her. But since you scared off the only witness, we might not be able to prove that.
I'm going to recommend that Sergeant Lance be placed on paid administrative leave until we conclude this investigation.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What? No, I'm not done yet. I'm also going to recommend psychological evaluation and full personal history review.
So what, now I am not only a lesbian, but I am nuts?
Okay, listen, Rita, calm down, okay? Would you two excuse us just for 1 minute, please? Just 1 minute.
I'm on to you, Lance.
I am not gonna take this crap, Captain.
Rita, one of the things you learn when you get older, you gotta manage your stress, especially in this business.
Just have a point.
The point is you take the path of least resistance, Rita. Go home. Take some time. Take a vacation. You come back, this whole thing is over.
Psych evaluation. Personal review, Captain. These things do not just blow away.
Let me work that out for you. But you gotta trust me. Lay low. Give me some room to help you, please.
I don't know if I can do that. Who is it?
What do you think? Smells like I got here not a moment too soon.
I don't remember inviting you.
Well, you didn't have to. I came to save you from yourself. A little bit of lettuce.
So how much do you know?
Well, the cat pretty much brought me up to speed. You know, this is no way to solve your problems.
You know, if they think I'm going to let a department issue shrink show me pictures of naked ladies to see if I get turned on.
Everybody thinks that that's ludicrous, including the cap. You got any olive oil?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I've been thinking. I mean, maybe this is it, the last straw, you know? I've been thinking seriously about making a career change while I'm still young enough to do it.
Like hell, who's gonna take care of me? I'm not gonna let you throw your life away because a couple of hard cases gave you a bad time. You're gonna stand up and you're gonna fight. Now, you go upstairs, you'll get some clothes on, or you're never gonna see this sandwich again. Wilcox and Steele were the original primary detectives. Right? Now, the case was handed over to IAD and Robin Curry. Then, the bad guys told the DA that the cash bag was short by 600 grand.
Right. Money never recovered, and there's no mention of Robin as possible suspect either.
Now, that would be in her SI file, which is blocked. And Robin's personal log, it's also blocked.
They cover all the bases.
They sure do. So, Wilcox and Steele just say Robin stole the money.
There's no way. She wouldn't do that in a million years.
I buy it. I buy it. You know something? Let's pretend. Let's just say Wilcox and Steele stole the money and Robin was onto them.
Yeah, they'd want to get rid of her. They would do it in such a way they could control the investigation into her murder.
And this whole lesbian murder scandal guaranteed the case would get kicked back to SI. I mean, these people, they come in from the outside, they get the department lost in this whole lesbian scandal, nobody sees how they're getting set up. Yeah, Lorenzo. Okay, I'll be there.
What?
It's gonna be a long night. They just found Laura Dozier. She hung herself.
We're in control here, Sergeant.
Yeah, the question is, whose control?
I don't know what that means, Lance, but I do know this is the last place you should be right now.
Suicide.
Tied up the rope, used her own handcuffs, then pressed the down button. That's how we found her.
You found her, huh?
Headed to arrest her for the murder of Robin Curry.
What, no tell-all suicide note left conveniently in the typewriter? We need to talk. Woman to woman, out here.
She said woman to woman.
Make it fast, Lance.
Oh, this'll only take a second. See, I just think you should know that you're doing a bang-up job covering up. It's very tight, very, very clever.
Oh, is this your latest conspiracy theory? Maybe you can sell it on the talk shows when your career's finished.
I know you stole the $600,000. Robin was on to you, so you took her out. You devised this whole lesbian scam to get control of the investigation, and I'm pretty damn sure you hung Sergeant Dozier from that rafter in there.
You're drowning. You are grabbing at air. It's pathetic. Excuse me, I have work to do.
You listen to me. I am on to you, and I am not going to stop until I see the two of you on death row. Got that?
What is it?
Listen, I got a situation here, Franny. I'll call you right back. What do you want, Lance?
Psych evaluation, Captain. Is your idea of helping me?
Don't you come on like that with me. I try to protect you. I told you to go home and lay low, but did you? Huh?
I couldn't.
Oh. Well, I couldn't help.
Oh, well, then I guess it's time for me to help myself. See, because it's not going to happen. There's going to be no evaluation, no internal affairs elbow deep in my life. And if this department chooses to continue with this line of insanity, I plan to go public with the biggest sexual harassment suit the city has ever seen.
You trying to blackmail me, Lance?
I am fighting for my life, Captain. And for Robin Curry's reputation. This department would rather roll around in dirty laundry than catch 2 cop killers.
You're out of line.
I'm out of line. No, you are out of line, Captain. This whole frigging department is out of line. There's still a witness out there. Her name is Annie from the Banks Club. I'm gonna go find her. And I am taking these 2 cops down, with or without police authority.
Hey, Lance! You just drew a suspension. I want your gun and your badge on my desk now.
It's not my only gun.
Lance? Lance! Lance! Get out there and stop her.
She's right, you know.
Right or wrong, she's a loose cannon right now. And I can't have her in a position to harm herself or any other officer in this department. She goes after that witness, she puts herself on a direct collision course with Wilcox and Steele. Now go! Go!
Look, I know what you're gonna say, so just don't say it, all right?
Okay.
Captain sent you after me, didn't he?
Yeah.
Supposed to talk some sense into me, tell me I'm flying off the handle, lay low, let nature take its course, something like that?
Something like that.
Well, you can just forget it.
I knew that too.
So what's it gonna be?
You tell me.
Well, the way I see it, you have 2 options. You can either arrest me or you can move out of my way.
You forgot option number 1.
What's that?
We'll talk about it on the way.
Hey, Sally.
It's you again, huh? How come you didn't tell me you were a cop?
Well, that didn't really come up until just now.
Yeah? Well, it sure scared the hell out of Annie. She hasn't been back since.
Yeah, look, Sally, it's really important that I find her.
I got nothing to say. Last person you were in here looking for turned up dead. Besides, I told those other cops everything I know.
Was it a dark-haired guy and a blonde woman?
Friends of yours?
Did you tell them where to find Annie?
I already said I got nothing to say.
Well, I need your help, Sally. Did you tell them where to find Annie?
Why don't you ask them?
The trouble Annie is in is from those 2 cops, and if they get to her before I do, they may kill her.
Why should I believe you?
Because I'm telling you the truth.
There's a strip along West 7th down by the airport.
Yeah?
She works there sometimes.
Did you tell that to the other 2 cops?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Don't you even think about parking it here, sweetie.
I parked over on Union quite a bit.
It ain't your car I'm talking about.
Look, I'm not planning on selling, all right?
Uh-huh.
I just want to buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, what you looking to buy, sweetie?
I'm looking for a little girl named Annie. She's got brown hair. She loves to dance.
Well, you can see for yourself that she ain't around. Why don't you try back a little bit later, though, because she's all... Hey, sugar. Woo, all right. What you need, sugar? You know, you scaring away all my business, sweetie.
You have seen her, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was here. But, you know, she got picked up for a little walk on the wild side. But, love is colorblind, honey.
Yeah, I heard that. You know, it's real important that I find her, all right? It's a little medical problem she has.
Well, how medical do you mean?
We're talking life and death. I really need to find her. Okay. All right?
Well, look. She's got a room over at the Nightshade Motel. I'm sure that's where she's still at. But, don't tell her I told you, okay?
Thanks.
Okay.
Back off or I'll rip out her throat.
I don't think so. It's gonna end right now, one way or the other.
That's right, Sergeant. One way or another, it will. Easy.
Look at it this way, ladies. Neither one of you has to die alone.
See, Rita, you always come through in the end.
Yeah, so do you.
Here you go. It just takes teamwork. Right, guys?
I'm gonna call an ambulance. Read this scum the rights.
Doggy, my favorite part of this job, you have got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to get some different hair. Good job!
Well, congratulations, Sergeant. I knew you had it in you.
Thanks, Captain. Actually, I'm a little surprised to see you here.
Why? You shouldn't be. In spite of what you thought, I've been in your corner all along, and I think this department owes you an apology.
No, yeah, well, I'm not ready to hear it.
You ready to hear this? Wilcox agreed to turn state's evidence against Steele for both murders.
So much for honor among thieves.
Now, it also appears that Sergeant Dozier stole Robin Curry's evidence and tried to blackmail Wilcox and Steele. However, Robin comes up clean on all fronts.
She was a good cop.
Yeah, she was. She's due to be awarded the Medal for Distinguished Service.
I'm sure that'll mean something to somebody. Listen, anyway, thanks for coming, both of you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go jump in the shower.
Rita, you know, this is pretty easy against women. What are you gonna do when it's a big, strong man? I knew she was gonna do that.
Maybe it's time for you to requalify, Lorenzo.
Here you go, partner.
Oh!